Hello, the Labour Party has responded to a lawsuit seeking to disqualify its presidential candidate Peter Obi from the 2023 elections. Peter Obi everywhere, Peter Obi everywhere. Peter Obi on every lips, some for good, some for evil. Anyway, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, which is the biggest opposition party, has filed a lawsuit. And this lawsuit is against the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to prevent Obi and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress, from selecting new running mates. PDP will time. They have time. Imagine. Their problem is now the running mates of this guy. It's funny, sincerely. Anyway, PDP also requested that the court order that Tinubu and Obi be barred from running for presidential office until they do so with their previous running mates, Kabiru Masari and Doyin Okube. The PDP is seeking an order prohibiting the Independent National Electoral Commission from changing Tinubu and Obi's running mates in the originating summons with suit number Federal High Court, Abuja, CS 1016-2022, INEC, APC, Tinubu Masari, Labour Party, Obi and Okupe are the first to the 7 respondents in the case. And the PDP requested the court to rule on whether Tinubu and Obi are bound by submission of Masari and Okupe as their running mates under the combined interpretation of Section 142, Subsection 1 of the Constitution, Section 29, Subsection 1, 31 and 33 of the Electoral Act 2022 and INEC's timetable. Based on what we heard, the Labour Party's lawyer Alex Ejesieme confirmed the complaint, stating, "I have received the procedures and we are already submitting a response." I think PDP is looking for how it will be easier for them. You know, even in boxing, in all games, you want a soft opposition that you will run over. And that's what PDP is doing. And you also have to understand that politics is dirty. People play politics anyway, especially in Nigeria. You wonder why PDP should be concerned about who becomes the running mate of Labour Party and APC, and wanting them to stick to the first people they presented as running mates against their will. First of all, we had Masari and Doyin Okube are placeholders. That it was only a matter of time the real running mates will show, and that is what has happened. I wonder why PDP should stoop low, showing they are already jittery. Can you imagine? Meanwhile, we will go to reactions and let's see what we have there for you. Now, somebody wrote, PDP has finished just like APC. Nigeria know who is our problem is. We are united again more than the answers to rebuke the enemies of our progress across the language, religions, ethnicities and tribes. We can still have Nigeria of our dreams. This guy is trying to say this is like the NSAS force. A lot of people are hinted that the way Peter Obi's movement is growing was how the NSAS movement came up and took over everywhere. That there will be surprises in the coming election. Okay, another response to this story, he said, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. The Lord is with the obedience. This is an Peter Obi supporter. This is an Peter Obi supporter. He's calling on God. I don't know whether God is involved in politics. He said, many are the afflictions of the righteous. So there will be trouble on the way to the top. There will be several hiccups, bottlenecks. But at the end of the day, he's trying to say, they will clinch victory. That's the obedience. Peter obedience. Let's look at another reaction. This one says the constitution permits that VP can either withdraw or he or she died, which Okube voluntarily did without any duress. So what's the complaint about all of that? And the fact is that though Okube was just a placeholder, and he is aware that he was a placeholder, that it was only a matter of time Peter Obi will put forward or unleash his running mates. And it's like PDP are afraid of Dati, the guy Peter Obi unleashed. He seems to have a good record and he seems to understand politics. We've had several things he said, and it's like PDP is already afraid. And that is what we are seeing based on even taking APC and Labour Party to court, that they should return to their first people they presented as candidates. Now let's see another reaction. Somebody said, efforts in vain. Our choice is Peter Obi and Ahmed Dati of Labour Party. No skin pain, Jare. We are heading to Aso Rock to begin the work of restoring our country least value. For this person, it's like the election is done already, and he sees Peter Obi and Dati occupying the Aso Rock seat. What do you think? Let's look at another reaction. This one's wrote, ha ha ha, everybody, Peter Obi, party without structure. Then why all this panic? Why not run your race, PDP? Peter Obi already strike all the political landscape with his gospel messages. The messages Moses started in Egypt against oppressors. Some of all these candidates may even pass away before the election. The way I'm seeing things going, Peter Obi's movement is like tsunami wave. It touches every corner of the oppressor. We, the Obi-centric, are fully equipped. We move. This guy is funny. He's also brutal. He said some of the candidates, due to this, they are putting much energy to pull down the Obi struggle, the Obi campaign. He said some of them will even pass away, and some of them looks weak. Yeah, anything can happen. They are put more energy. They started by saying Obi has no structure. Yet, if he has no structure, he shouldn't be a threat to you. You should focus on people with structure. But it appears the two mega parties, two top parties are, they are seeing Labour Party as and the major opponents, and they are already afraid. Let's read another comment. This one by one Mr. Gates. He said, court will soon dismiss the suit because it has no basis. Atiku will continue to waste his money until he's financially broke and yet lost election. This is another brutal one. Atiku has all the money to spend. He has all the money. Obasanjo already told you why he doesn't want somebody like Atiku to ever come near political office. He said everything is contained in his book. Hey, it's like Atiku is a good looter. What did I say? Well, let's see some other comments and we are done. This one wrote, as long as this new electoral law is concerned, PDP will lose the case. They have no locus standi to question an originating process duly followed. It is a waste of time, money, and energy to ever think in that regard. A dead party is a dead party. Watch out how people will leave them very soon. This guy is trying to say, PDP, you are overstayed, you're welcome. You are trying to wake up, but it's like, you are gone forever. You are the second, you are like the opposition party. Right now, go win, and now let's look at another one. He said, don't mind them. They should all be busy gallivanting, traveling from Turkey to Dubai to London. They should not go and start marketing all the lies they usually tell us, that they will construct skyscrapers in the moon, building roads in the air, and so on and so forth. They have seen someone who is challenging them, and now they are finding reasons why they will pull him down. PO is here to stay. Obedient will move. 2023 go shock all of una. You people, APC, PDP, and others, make una keep rattling. The obedient movement are unstoppable. When you push them on this side, you see them on the other side. They are never tired. For somebody, it's like NSAS movement. And you know what NSAS movement achieved? They fought against police brutality in the name of SARS. And, we've never seen such experience in Nigeria. Now I will look at one more comment and we are done. This one wrote, "May our good God, who has been standing for the poor masses in Nigeria who want their freedom come 2023 election, arise and scatter their evil plans." And this is where we stop on the reactions. You've seen people's mind, and this is a collection of several views. And if majority of the comments are saying this, what do you think? Add your comment on the comment section. I remain your host on this show, Azuka OJ. Bye-bye for now.